Hello everyone. This video is intended to be a brief look at Pelikan's newest M200 model, the M200 Gold Marbled, released just this year. This is a rather striking pen upon first glance. You can see, obviously the first thing that strikes you is this gold marbled barrel, and you have a lot of interplay with the light there in light and dark areas. It really catches the light nicely. Some of the things that caught my attention was the translucency of the barrel. This is much more translucent than I expected it to be. When you look at it from a distance, it has more of an opaque appearance, but you get up close and you can really see that translucency. Also, you can see here this wonderful kind of gold marbling here, but it's not maintained throughout, at least not on my example. You know, you have these darker, almost just pure transparent areas that don't really have any marbling or golden effect. So that's not necessarily a deal breaker for me, but something that kind of stands out. If we take the cap off, you can see you have this kind of gold colored ink view window, which I appreciate. The nib here is Pelikan's standard gold plated stainless steel, in this case a broad nib. It overall just has a little bit of a plain feel when you look at the rest of the pen, because the rest of the pen is put together very nicely. Even the seam on the section, I had to really look for it in strong light to see it, and you can kind of faintly make out it's there, but I mean, this has a really polished appearance, so the nib just feels a little underwhelming. Perhaps a more of a flourish, like what we saw in the M120 nib, would be a little bit more appealing. I think overall the choice of white resin components was a good one for this model. I think it really helps the gold stand out. Obviously the downside to that is white resin can be prone to staining if you use particularly saturated inks or don't employ good pen maintenance. You see on the cap top here we have Pelikan's single chick logo. That's been employed for some time now. I think I would have liked to have seen them take that white resin one step further and use that here at the cap top as well. I think that might have looked sharp, but alas, that was not the case. You know, and in addition to everything else, you know, you have Pelikan's standard trim on an M200 with the gold-plated furniture. And here you see a good shot of the beak clip. Overall, this is a wonderful pen that is just way too overpriced here in the United States, but is much more competitively priced in foreign markets. So I would certainly recommend that if you have a chance to pick one of these up, that you strongly consider doing so, because it's just a beautiful looking pen. If gold's your thing at all, you could do a lot worse than scoring this one.